There's an enemy between me and you. A third party trying to distort your view. Saying I won't love you if you're not perfect. But I think you're worth it. You're worth it. I've been waiting so long for you. Tell me what more can I do? Tell me what more can I do? Come here, I don't see your flaws. My love is covered. My love is covered. Wait. Can't you see the signs? Wait. Running out of time. Wait. Can't you see the signs? What happened should have never happened. Life seems dark, distracted by your sadness. Run away, child, avoiding reaction. Please come home, street lights been on. Can't you see the signs? I've been waiting so long for you. Tell me what more can I do? Can't you see the signs? Come here, I don't see your flaws. My love is covered. Wait. Can't you see the signs? Running out of time. Wait. Can't you see the signs? He's approaching, putting on his coat of light. Clouds separating, granite just about to take flight. Through the clouds there he goes, about to land. Divine visitation. Are you ready? Wait. Can't you see the signs? Wait. Running out of time. Wait. Can't you see the signs? Wait.
I'm going to live the way you made me. Live the way you made me. I will live the way you made me. And I will not fear. I'm going to live the way you made me. Live the way you made me. I will live the way you made me. Yeah. Will not fear. Your power is in me. I will not fear. And I will declare it. I will not fear. Because you are with me. And I will not fear. Say, I'm going to live, yeah. I will live the way you made me. You created me for your glory. And I will not fear. This is the part I like. Take the load from my shoulder. I will not fear. Satisfy me with your word. I will not fear. The work of your hand is on me.
lift your name on high, and I'll give you praise. Glory, glory.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I lift
your name on high, and I'll give you praise.
You are holy.
You are holy.
So holy.
You are holy.
And I lift your name.
Lift your name on high, and I'll give you praise. You are holy.
So holy.
You are holy.
And I lift
your name on high, and I'll give you praise.
You are all that I need.
You are all that I need.
My everything.
My everything.
And you I live and I move and have my being. I come before I kneel at your throne.
And I'll give you praise.
I come before you.
I come before
I kneel at your throne.
I kneel at your throne, and I'll give you praise.
You are all
that I need.
my everything.
My everything.
Ooh.
And you I live, move, and have my being.
You are all that I need.
You are all that I need.
You are my everything.
And you I live, move, and have my being.
Because of you, Lord, I have my being, and you are my peace, love, comforter, provider, my strong tower, healer, protector. You cover me. You are peace, love, comforter, provider, my strong tower, healer, protector. You cover me. You are peace, love, comforter, provider, my strong tower, healer, protector. You cover me. You are peace, love, comforter, provider, my strong tower, my refuge. I can always count on you to bring me through. Hallelujah.
Lord, you did it just for me. Lord, you did it just for me. My God, you did it just for me. My God, you did it just for me. You moved the mountain just for me. You moved the mountain just for me. You moved the mountain just for me. You moved mountains Jesus, you did it for me. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. You did it for me. You heal my scars so I can live. You heal my scars so I could live. You healed my scars so I could live. You healed my scars so I could live. You saved my soul. I submit to you. I submit to you. You saved my soul. I submit to you. You saved my soul. I submit to you. You saved my soul. I submit to you. Yeah. King of kings, we worship you. You're the Lord of lords. We honor you. You're the first and the last. The beginning and the end. King of kings, we worship you. Lord of lords, we honor you. You're the first and the last. The beginning and the end. Lord, you did it just for me. Lord, you did it.
You gotta lay down your life and pick it up again in Christ. You gotta make up your mind and leave the world behind. Everything will fade away, but His love will still remain. What does it profit a man to gain the world but lose his soul? Sacrifice. He gave His life for you and I. Sacrifice. It's not easy to serve two masters. Gotta be hot, you gotta be cold, but you can't eat from two tables. Everything will fade away, but His love will still remain. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. He gave His life for you and I. was lost for him, for more of the Holy One. I press toward the calling. So Lord, here is my life, a living sacrifice. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in my life, as it is in heaven. As it is in heaven. Yes, he died, paid the price, gave his life so that you may rise. Now is the time to surrender your life.
God, I thank you for being my refuge. God, I thank you for being my strength. God, for being my peace and for being my friend. When I was unlovable, you still loved me. God, I give this love song back to you. I love the Lord, I love him so. I love the Lord, I love him so. Because he first loved me. Because he first loved me. I love the Lord. I really love him. I love him so. I love the Lord. Thank you for loving me, Lord. Because he first, you love me. Yeah. Because he first loved me. You are wonderful, Counselor, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. I call you Jireh, my provider. You are all I need. You are wonderful, Counselor, everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. I call you Jireh. You're my provider. You are all I need. Alpha, Omega, beginning and the end. Holy and righteous, I call you friend. All power, Lord, comes from your hand. It's in you I move and have my being. You are Alpha, holy and righteous. You are my friend. All power, Lord, comes from your hand. It's in you love him so. I love the Lord. I love him so. Because he first loved me. Because he first loved me. God, I'm so grateful. Lord, I praise you. Lord, I thank you. When I look back over my life and see how far he's brought me from, God, I say I love you with all my heart. I love you, hey God, with all my soul, with all my strength, Jesus, I love you. You called my name. You said that I was worth saving, that I was worth loving. You still love me. I can call your name, Jesus, Jesus.
God of the sea, God of the universe, protects you and me. God of creation, it all comes to pass. You are God, the great I am. God of the heavens, God of the sea, God of the universe, protects you and me. God of creation, it all comes to pass. You are God, the great I am.
When I consider your heavens, the works of your hands, the moon and the stars are all in your plan. The beauty of creation, your heart of man. You are God, the great I am. How you love me, I cannot tell it all. The beauty of your majesty, it comforts my soul. You keep me over and over. You are God, the great I am.
God of the heavens,
God of the sea,
God of the universe,
protects you and me.
God of creation,
It all comes to pass.
you are God, the great I am. God of the heavens,
God of the sea,
God of the universe,
protects you and me.
God of creation,
It all comes to pass.
you are God, the great I am.
When I consider your heavens, the works of your hands, the moon and the stars are all in your plan. The beauty of creation, your heart to man. You are God, the great I am. How you love me, I cannot tell it all. The beauty of your majesty, it comforts my soul. You keep me over and over. You are God of everything. You keep me
Over and over,
you love me.
over and over,
You save me.
over and over.
You are God. Hallelujah. How you keep me. How you save
Jesus, come in.
Jesus, come in.
Come in. Come in.
Jesus, come in.
Come in the room. Come in the room. Let your glory fill this place till we're consumed. Come in the room. Come in the room. Let your glory fill this place. We're here for you. Come in the room.
Come in the room.
We wanna see your glory.
Glory, fill this place till we're consumed.
Oh, come in the room, Jesus. We're here for you, our King.
Glory, fill this place.
I see the train of his robe. Feel the temple. Hail the King. We fall to our knees and we bow down.
Fill this place and we're consumed.
He's in the room. He's in the room. We see his glory fill this place. We worship you. I see your glory. I feel your power. I love your presence. Consuming fire. I see your glory and I feel your power. And I love your presence. We see your glory. It's your weighty kind of glory. You are almighty. You are a consuming fire. You are a consuming fire. And we feel your power. Oh, we love your presence. God's in the room. Oh, yeah. Hallelujah. Transformation's taking place right now.
Fire, fill this place and we're consumed.
This fire consumes the hearts of millions and millions and millions.
God's in the room.
Can you feel it? We see your fire. This place. Can you see it? God's in the room. Majesty and splendor. Miracle signs and wonders.
See your fire, fill this place and we're consumed.
This is what it looks like.
God's in
He's refining you and he's crowning you. We see your fire fill this place. We see as we see as we see as we see. Come on, worship Yahweh. Jesus, we adore you. Elohim, we reverence you.
fire, fill this place. We worship you.
Peace all around, joy all around, deliverance, healing, freedom, love, glory, restoration.
See your fire, fill this
Praise, we worship you. I'm in the room. Atarebosh. I'm in the room. My glory's here to stay and rest on you. He's anointing you with fresh oil. You never have to live outside his glory again. Stay in the glory. Stay in the glory. His glory. And everything changes. Behold the King. From glory to glory to glory to glory to glory to glory. Consuming fire.
Come home, don't run. God is for you, waiting for you. Don't turn back in shame. God is with you, He is with you. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Oh, peace will come. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. You have been away for far too long.
He wipes your tears. No more mourning, no more crying, and He will be your new beginning, a new beginning. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Peace will come. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. You have been away for far too long.
He's waiting, He's longing, He's calling you to come home. He's freeing, oh, He's redeeming, He's awakening your soul.
He is waiting, He is longing, He is calling you to come home. He's freeing, oh, He's redeeming, He's awakening your soul.
Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Oh, peace will come. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. You have been away for far too long. Cast your burdens on the Lord. He will sustain you. He'll never leave you. Cast your cares upon His shoulders. His yoke is easy, His burdens light. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Oh, peace will come. Wait for the Lord. Be strong. You have been away for far too long. So come home.
He's talking to us, and He's speaking through me. 'Cause your love for us is stronger than any human. And we raise our hands 'cause you're full of glory. We give our heart 'cause you are so holy, holy, and worthy to be praised. And we raise our hands 'cause you're full of glory. We give our heart 'cause you are so holy, holy, and worthy to be praised.
See what the Lord has done. Can you see what the Lord has done? What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. On your wedding day, you're gonna sing that. Can you see what the Lord has done? When you walk into that property, can you see what the Lord has? When that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass. See what the Lord has done. If I were you, I'll sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Sing. See what the Lord has done. Can you see? See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. Oh, see what the Lord has done. Can you Say, my eyes have seen, my ears have heard. I have seen what the Lord has done. The baby I've been waiting for, He has brought it to pass. Hey, see my eyes, see my Samuel. Hey, see what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done.
challenging situation that no one knows, heartache and confusion, will meet Yahweh and say you are God. Every limitation, every confusion will meet Yahweh and say you are God. That challenging situation that no one knows, heartache and confusion, will meet Yahweh and say you are God. Every limitation, every confrontation will meet Yahweh and say you are God. For you are God, there is none beside you. You are God, none in front and behind you. Say you are God, you are good, we will serve you. Oh, come on, lift your hands. You are God, you are good, we will serve you. For every knee must bow and every tongue confess that you are Yahweh. We will say you are God. So every knee must bow and every tongue confess that you are Yahweh. We will say you are God. Oh, come on, lift your hands. The King of Glory is here. Oh, come on, wherever you are,
That challenging situation,
whatever it
no
is.
one knows, heartache and confusion.
Yahweh is in the room.
And say
Oh,
every limitation,
if it has a name, if it has a name, it bows to the name of Jesus. Yahweh, Yahweh.
that challenging situation,
The power.
heartache and
What you can tell nobody. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Every limitation, every confusion will be Yahweh, Yahweh. Praise that you are God.
there is none beside you.
God. Only you are Yahweh. Everybody. We say you are God. We say you are God. We say you are God. Only you are Yahweh. Everybody. You serve a God. Every knee must bow. Every tongue confess that you are Yahweh. We say you are God. Every knee must bow. Every knee. If it's cancer, if it's diabetes, the healing power of God. That you are Yahweh. We say you are God. That every knee must bow. It bows to the name of Jesus. It bows to the name of Jesus. Yahweh steps into that situation.
Well, what can I say? Welcome back, one and all. We had a fantastic time of worship, didn't we, this morning? Worship music was really, really good. And glad to say that we are both back and back in the studio at Soul Food Gospel HQ. We were away last week, weren't we? So we had to take a little bit of a pause for the calls. But we are back. We are back. We are back. Mr. Alistair V, how are you doing today, son?
Fine, thank you.
Great. So I don't want to waste any more time, so I'm going to hand straight over to you. So I'll start off with your introduction, and I will add my own special flavor as you go along.
Okay. My name is Alistair Valentine Fadiomi. Oh, no. Wrong way around. My name is Alistair V, which is short for Alistair Valentine Fadiomi, which is short for many other middle names.
Middle names, that's right.
It sounds like I did it wrong. Surely it's longer than that.
Yeah, it's my name is Alistair
V, which is short for Alistair Valentine
Fadiomi, which
No, is okay. Restart. Just
okay.
yeah. Okay. Yes, my name is Alistair V, which is short for Alistair Valentine, which is also short for Alistair Valentine Fadiomi, which is also short for many other middle names.
Oh, really? Is that how you used to do it?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I believe you. All right, son, I will say over to you, and let's hear what we are going to discuss today on the young person's point of view. Can we still call you young person's point of view now, with you closely approaching 18? Is it still valid?
A young person, no.
But you're younger than me.
I'm younger than a lot of people, so
In this house, is that what you mean?
in general, no.
Okay, I know a couple of people that are as young as you, or if not younger.
So I think I'm still a young person, no.
Okay. Still a young person. Over to you, young person.
Okay. Well, it's a bit of an odd one, to be honest. It's about concrete. Yes. So,
Okay.
the government announces that schools need to close because of their safety fears after some concrete inspection of some sort that came conclusive to concrete failing with no warning. The ministers have been under pressure to explain why schools need to shut because of unsafe concrete just days before we start the new term. Earlier, School Minister Nick Gibb told Sky News new evidence emerged over the summer showing that dangers of reinforced autoclaved alterated concrete, also known as RAAC, RAAC. Previously, remediation was required when RAAC was in critical condition, but Mr. Gibbs says that the Department of Education is now taking the cautious approach that all of the concrete should be removed. He did not go into details, but later told BBC Radio's For Today program that a beam collapsed that had no external signs it was at critical risk, prompting the change in guidance.
So where was this in? Which school was this in?
It doesn't say.
Doesn't say. Just a random school somewhere that a beam collapsed, but good job the kids weren't there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The DFE has since confirmed that they have been a small number of cases, including education and non-educational education buildings, where the I'll just call it RAAC has failed with no warning. Some of these cases are very recent. The DFE has added.
I've never heard of this before. Sounds like it's a worry.
Labour has accused the government of neglect and incompetence over handling the issue. Mr. Gibbs admitted to Sky News on Friday that schools impacted by concrete safety fears have been contacted, and it's not clear how many will have to shut fully. He said in most cases just a few buildings or rooms within the affected schools will have to shut. In some cases, it will be the entire school. Some schools yet to be contacted. Asked whether all affected schools have been contacted, Mr. Gibb told Sky News, the vast majority have. We've been calling them yesterday, but there is a few more that we are calling today. However, asked for a number on the full closures, he said, we do not know yet.
It's very interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
And also quite concerning. I don't know if this is a good message to be giving people as their kids go back to school, that potentially the concrete in your school building could fall on your head.
Yes.
So maybe the kids should wear those what's those helmets?
Hard hats.
Yep. Hard hats in school. There you go. That would be a. Although then again, it's not going to provide much protection against a falling beam, but not bad.
Yes. The government announced on Thursday that around 104 schools or settings in England found with concrete prone to collapse are set to close or disrupted, on top of the 52 that have already been affected this year. Labour is calling ministers to come clean and publish a full list of schools that will be impacted, as they have not been publicly named.
Yeah, so I mean, we just come out of a period of lockdown, right? And you know, if ever there was a good time to fix concrete and do school repairs, that would have been a really great time to do it. But to do it now, well, if it needs to be done, it needs to be done. But it kind of reminds me of, there was a lot of restaurants in lockdown that rather than close, they just chose the opportunity to do refurbishment and you know, with no traffic, just to upgrade, you know, their, you know, environments and redecorate. And you know, those restaurants, when the business has come back, has done really, really well. So yeah, interesting. Okay.
Mr. Gibbs said to the government, said the government intended to do that in due course, but he wanted parents to be informed by schools before they had read about it in the media. He also said schools should be could be affected, as not all buildings surveys have been completed. Concerns have been raised about the rack, which is prone to collapse for years.
It reminds me of an episode of The Simpsons.
Okay.
They were talking about balcony collapse in school. It's really funny. You know, Bart's not really serious about much, but for some strange reason there was a collapse happening somewhere in the school to do with something in there, and he goes, "Oh, balcony collapse is quite a serious issue. It's been affecting a lot of schools, and look what we have now." You know, The Simpsons actually does predict quite a few things that do come out. You know, they predicted that Donald Trump would be president. Just on a side note. I mean, like, you like The Simpsons as well.
Waiting for you.
You like The Simpsons as well.
Yeah.
Used to watch it with me before.
Okay.
I haven't watched it recently, but yeah. But back then I used to think it was a really clever show. I always loved the one about the wallet inspector. Have you met the wallet inspector yet?
Nope.
Pray you don't. Anyway, continue.
Okay. Reinforced autoclaved aerated concrete, shortened to RAAC, is essentially a light form of concrete. It was used to build roofs, schools, colleges and other buildings in the 1950s until the mid-90s, according to gov.uk. In comparison to the traditional concrete, RAAC is weaker. It is made in factories using fine aggregate with chemicals including gas bubbles and heat. Both materials and properties, structural behavior differs significantly from traditional reinforced steel. In 2019, the Standing Committee on Structural Safety highlighted the significant risks of failure of RAAC planks. 3 years later, in 2022, the Office of Government Property sent a safety briefing notice to all property leaders saying that RAAC is now life expired and is liable to collapse. Chris Gooder, professional construction engineer and materials at Loughborough University, said It is RAAC from the from the 1950s, 60s, and 70s that is the main concern, especially if it has not been adequately maintained. RAAC is examples have been found in bearings supports which aren't big enough, and RAC with steel reinforcements in the wrong place, both of which have structural implications.
Don't know what to say about that, folks. It just sounds like it doesn't get any better. What's the news source? Where are you getting this from?
Sky News.
Interesting. I didn't see that on Sky News. Do you have to like dig?
Not really. To some degree, yes, but
Okay.
Mr. Gibb insisted that cases where schools needed to shut, children will only be out of face-to-face education for a short period of time, for an average of about 6 days, whilst the government funds alternative accommodation. He said the costs of this would be covered by the Department of Education. We've made it clear that we will cover the capital cost, Mr. Gibbs says. So if worst case scenario, we need porter cabins in the school estate for alternative accommodation, we will cover the costs.
Your old school had porter cabins, didn't it, for a
Yes.
while it was being revamped and redone. Okay, that's interesting. That's a very interesting story, actually. I don't really hear too many stories like that. I mean, I guess I think about the cladding thing at what's the name of the place at that Grenfell Towers?
Yeah.
And the poor construction design. But you know, it just goes to show there's a lot of things that were done back then in terms of construction that obviously the people that built the buildings have got paid. They've done everything that they need to do, and whether or not they're still alive by now, who even knows? Nobody even knows. And now, you know, 20, 30 years later, someone's going, I don't think that's quite right, you know. But yeah, interesting. Okay, you finished with that one, or you got another one?
I'm finished with that one. Yes.
All right, let's roll the VT, and then we shall come right back. Keep it locked, keep it loaded. This is The Breakfast Show, along with our host, Mr. Alistair V. Well, welcome back, one and all. Mr. Alistair V is here again as we go through some interesting things. So, yeah, what's next on the agenda for today?
Okay, so this is about ChatGPT.
Yes. It's a subject close to my heart.
Yes. So, The Guardian blocks ChatGPT owner OpenAI from trawling its content. Publishers is the latest news organization to block the artificial intelligence company from harvesting content to create its tools. The Guardian has blocked OpenAI from using its content to power artificial intelligence such as ChatGPT. Concerns that OpenAI is using unlicensed content to create AI tools that have led to writers bringing up lawsuits against the company, and creative industries calling for safeguards to protect their intellectual properties. The Guardian has confirmed that it has prevented OpenAI from deploying software to harvest its content. Generative AI technology is a term for products that generate convincing text, image, and audio from a simple human prompt that has dazzled the public since a breakthrough of its version of its ChatGPT chatbot launched last year. However, fears have arisen about the potential mass mass production of disinformation, and the way in such tools are built. The technology behind ChatGPT is similar to tools. The technology behind ChatGPT and similar tools is trained by being fed vast amounts of data culled from the open internet, such as news articles, which enable the tools to predict the likeliest word or sentence to come after the user's prompt. OpenAI, which does not disclose the data that helps build the model behind ChatGPT, announced in August that it would enable website operators to block its web crawler from accessing their content. Although the move doesn't allow material to be removed from the existing training datasets, a number of publishers and websites are now blocking the GPT bot crawler.
I get it, and unfortunately, that's kind of like how things are. I mean, I use ChatGPT extensively. Plus, what's the other one? The one by Microsoft. Microsoft's. I was using it today actually for something. Microsoft's got one as well. They've got Microsoft. Is it Edge AI or something like that?
Yeah, that's GPT as well.
Yeah, so they all leverage the power of ChatGPT, but you know, Google's got Bard. There's some obviously other very clever developments out there, and I do kind of get it. But news is news. You're putting it out there for it to become a source of information, and that information, unless you're putting it behind a paywall, that information is free. So you thinking that you're stopping ChatGPT using it, I think it's a bit of a misnomer, to be honest. You know, and even when you use the Microsoft one, it always gives you the links in terms of where it sees the information as well. So it does give credit where credit is due, if that's what's needed. But all those things, they're large language models. So you can tell it virtually anything, and it would come up with a response. And sometimes you can come up with a negative way and say, come up with 50 objections to my business plan, and then put your business plan in it, and it will come up with the objections, and it could come up with arguments against anything really. It's very, very smart. As I said, I use it quite extensively, even just simply for correcting grammar and stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm not too sure. You know what I think the issue is? The issue is because it's open source. The code is open source, so it's available to everybody. And you know, it's a bit like the internet. The internet is open source as well. You know, you can't own the internet, even though people think they can. You can't own the internet. So I'm a firm believer in that. You know, for these things to be able to grow and develop. And I know what some people will say is, oh, they're going to take over the world. They take over jobs. I mean, to be honest, if you've got any of those devices with you, any of those chatbots with you, you can do your day. You can run any job. A scenario comes up and you put it in there, and it will tell you exactly what you need to do. An email comes in from a client and you don't know how to respond. Tell me how to respond to this client. I want to be rude, but I want to put a veiled threat in there, and it will give you a fantastic email that will go back. That will be rude with veiled threats, just as you said you want it to be. So, you know, they're really, really powerful things, and especially if you're in marketing. You know, these are the tools that are really shaping marketing and the things that you want to do. And as I said, we at Soul Food Gospel, we use it. We use ChatGPT, we use Bard, we use all different kind of AI extensively to make our job that much easier. Because I'll be honest with you, why am I going to sit down there and try and do, 500 words when ChatGPT can do it? I just give it the prompts and it's off, really. Yeah, so
a spokesperson for the Guardian News and media publisher said that the scraping of intellectual properties from the Guardian's website for commercial purposes is and has always been contrary to the terms of service. The Guardian's commercial licensing team has many mutually beneficial commercial relationships with developers around the world and looks forward to building further relationships in the future. According to Originality AI, which detects AI generated content, news websites now blocking the GPT bot crawler, which takes data from web pages to feed into AI models, include CNN, Reuters, The Washington Post, Bloomberg, The New York Times, and its sports site, The Athletic. Other sites have blocked the GPT bot include Lonely Planet, Amazon, the job listing site Indeed, the question and answer site Quora, and dictionary.com. This week, British publishers urge Rishi Sunak to protect the intellectual property rights of creative industries by adding it to the agenda at the November summit on AI safety being hosted in the UK. A letter from the Publishers Association, which represents publishers of digital and print books as well as research journals and educational content, asked the Prime Minister to make it clear that intellectual property law must be respected when AI systems are being built.
Again, fair point. But I think they're just more worried that this new way of doing things is just, I don't know, it just puts it does make a lot of things quite, if you watch like social media, you see a lot of people using AI to do stuff. There is a lot. Oh, you can do AI will tell you the next 10 posts that you need. Yes. AI will tell you which markets you need to look at. AI will do this. AI, and it's true, it will. And to be honest, before we used to say Google, now we're saying ChatGPT.
Yes.
And I'm sure there was an outcry against Google first of all, and the whole internet thing and the search thing, but it's evolved. So I'm kind of all right with that. But
yes. In July, Elon Musk imposed limits on his Twitter platform, now branded as X, to address what he claimed were extreme levels of data scraping by AI firms building their models. He tweeted that almost every company doing AI was taking vast amounts of data from Twitter, which Musk said was forcing the company to deploy more servers at a cost to cope with the demand. However, Musk has also confirmed that he will use public tweets to train models developed by his newly announced AI startup xAI. Google's privacy policy now states that companies which use web crawlers to help find results for users may collect publicly available information to train models for Google's AI products, which include the Bard chatbot. This week, Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, as well as major AI developer, introduced a new policy which allows users to say if they do not want their personal information used for training models. OpenAI has been contacted for a comment. There is a good reason why not to support The Guardian. Not everybody can afford to pay for news right now. That is why we keep journalism open for everyone to read. If this is you, please continue to feel free to read.
I think
Wise
that,
words from the Guardian.
are you sure that wasn't like the chatbot?
No, this
No.
is wise words from the Guardian and the support team.
Yeah, the problem is the minute something becomes free, you know, why do you need Google Analytics? Because I can get SEO done on anything now. I can say, here's a website, run the SEO on it so I can produce all for my show and things like that. So for everything that we do at Soul Food Gospel, so all these things that people used to charge you for, you can now do them pretty much yourself. Like I wrote some code the other day.
Me too.
And you did code as well?
Yes, I needed.
What did you do? Java?
No, I
Apple script?
No, it was like just a weird one, like XLER something. But it was, I needed a mind map done for coursework, and I couldn't be asked to make a mind map on course. So I just put all the things in, and I said, give it to me in this code, and then I put it into another website, and it just made the thing for me.
Clever. Yeah, I mean, I've used it to do Apple script. I've used it for CSS as well, to correct CSS, JavaScript as well, and it's brilliant. You know, I would have paid a developer good money to do that, you know, or get one of my friends to go through it and read. I'm not that bad, I'll be honest with you. I could probably piece it out and work out what was wrong, but this just makes it so much easier. Tell me what's wrong, tell me how to fix it, and it does it in seconds. So well, those of you that don't know much about it, do go check out ChatGPT. It will change your life. Bard, Google AI.
I just thought of it now. Why that would be an issue for companies like this is that I've done it before. You can, obviously it's you can train it to do things.
Yeah.
So in the chat, if I was to put a body of my writing and be like, I need I don't know, an essay on, I don't know, the history of, I don't know, radio or something, but do it in my writing style, it could produce it in my writing style with no issue.
Yeah,
which is an issue for people that don't want their stuff to be.
You can say that. Do it in the style of, I think someone did write a rap in the style of, who was it? Was it 50 Cent or Biggie? Someone did, they said, do a rap about this in the style of Biggie. Then they put it into another AI model that then sampled the voice. And then they made a song. I think it happened to Drake as well, and he wasn't really happy about it. But yeah, you can train it so that it knows who you are. And then it would do it the way that you would normally do things, which is really like having a personal assistant. If those of you that have got Series and
S words, A words, and G words.
Yeah, S word, A word. I just saw something come on the screen, and I think it tried to do something. S word, A word, G word, whatever those virtual assistants are. This is the next thing that actually gives you the right kind of answers. Not, I'm sorry, I'm unable to find that answer for you.
Yes.
This will actually give you the answer and spit out the text as well. So
yes,
I love AI. Go check it out, folks. It's really great.
Yes.
Shout outs next, I think. Let's run into shout outs and then we'll wrap this baby up. Okay, I'll let you kick off with your shout out, sir.
Yes, okay. I will give a shout out to my dad, DJ Val. Give a shout out to my mum, Olive. I give a shout out to my sister, Christine.
You know she's got a radio name now.
The wife of the
Voice of Modern Radio.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's one name, but she's got another name as well.
What is it?
The Real Deal Olive.
So who's the not real deal
Olive? I don't know. She just said, I'm the real deal Olive.
Okay. Nice.
So there you go.
Apologies to any other Olives out there. Apologies.
Yeah, she's the real deal. You're not.
Yep. Sorry. So, I'll give a shout out to my auntie Jenny, my auntie P, my auntie Chuchu, my auntie Alma. Give a shout out to my cousins, Malika, Matilda, Michaela, and Ella. Give a shout out to my other cousins, Elijah and Elise. Give a shout out to my grandparents in Nigeria. I'll give a shout out to my grandparents in the UK. I'll give a shout out to my cousins, Nathan, Faye, Joshua, Kiara, and Sean. I'll give a shout out to my aunts on my dad's side, my auntie Sonia, my auntie Olivia, and my auntie Elizabeth. I'll give a shout out to my niece Lanaya, my nephew Enisha, and my sister Chevelle.
Well done. So I'm just wondering if there's anybody else that we need to give shout outs to. No, nobody else's birthdays and things like that. We are going to be up at the GX Awards this weekend.
Yes.
So
actually, no,
yeah.
not me, but should we do it now?
What's that?
I don't know. Wish the real deal Olive a happy birthday.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
that's the real
we
deal.
Forgot to mention that the real deal Olive's birthday is today. I guess no.
No. It'll be next week. Close.
Is it not this next?
No.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's not. Sorry. I was thinking ahead of time.
Yeah. Well, that's
I was
okay.
about to say.
Yeah. It's not the real deal Olive's birthday.
Apologies. I was about to say.
Yeah, because if
Doesn't
it was
that
her
mean my
birthday,
would be
exactly.
Yeah,
So
no.
yeah, so it will be double birthday. So both of you will have birthdays coming up very, very soon. So, but we're off to the GX Awards, so we may well come back and may have something new furniture to add there on the Soul Food trophy cabinet. We may get some new things. So, and then again, we may not. Who knows? But we're going up there with Shoggy Shogs, DJ Jide. The real deal Olive is going as well. It's going to be her second award ceremony that she's been to. So yeah, unfortunately you're not coming.
Yes.
Why?
The bunker needs me.
I knew the bunker would come. I knew the bunker would come up as an objection to going, but it's okay. You spend time making sure that the bunker is okay.
Yes.
But we're going to wrap up for today. Thank you so much indeed for taking the time out to be with us. We always appreciate it. Thank you for all the. Better say hi going out there to Benita, your number one fan as well.
Shout out to Benita. Yes, thank you.
And everyone else that tunes in week in and week out, we love you immensely. Thank you so much. Too many names to mention. We got to run off because, as I said, we are off to Birmingham, not Birmingham, Alabama, but Birmingham in the Midlands. So we will say goodbye, adios, and see you later.
See you later.